to do a collective reading, okay? So make sure to like the video, comment after, of course, if anything resonates with you, and we're gonna get started, okay? Um, and depending on how many people join, if you guys do comment at the end, I will, ask you guys if you have any general questions for not just you, but for everybody, okay? So let's see. Let's start with your channeled messages, and I will try to leave timestamps at the end of the video so you can see, you know, what portion of the video if you don't want to watch the whole thing, okay? Because I'm not sure how long this is gonna be. And keep in mind, after you like the video, okay, keep in mind that I am doing personal readings, okay? I'm bringing those back. All right, so if you would like a personal reading, make sure to, pay attention to my the live section of my channel so that you can see when I go live for personal questions, okay, for you guys. And yeah, okay, so let's get some channel messages for the collective. This is a collective reading, not for just you, but for everybody. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? Channel messages for the collective. Okay. You know what? Let me write down the timestamps. Why not? Why not? Then I could just do it right after the video. All right. So 2 minutes, and then we're gonna go to love, and then we're gonna go to if you're in no contact, and then we're gonna go to money/career messages, and then we're gonna do what's hidden, and then we're going to do advice, and then at the very end we're gonna do if you're dealing with the Aries through Pisces, okay? So I will write timestamps as I go, so if you see me pause or whatever, that's what I'm doing, okay? Keep in mind, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? For your channeled messages, somebody, blah, 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 oh my lord, okay, some of you guys could be cooking, okay, in the next, almost said next 48 hours, okay, some of y'all are cooking in the next 48 hours, let me see, I gotta pull up the live here, because I need to see my comments for the live chat. Some of you guys could be cooking, okay, learning how to cook, doing, I'm hearing making recipes, okay? Some of you guys are making your own new concoction of food or drinks or something like that, okay, soon. So let's see. What else is going on for the collective? Okay. Especially if you are, I'm hearing like a kitchen witch, okay? Some of you guys could be kitchen witches. I know I am, okay? I definitely am. But some of you guys could be, dabbling with herbs, food, manifesting over food, okay, whatever you make, things like that. You could be doing that soon, okay? So should we make this I'll do weekly reading, okay? I'm just gonna write that down because I'm used to having time frames. Okay, so this is gonna be your weekly reading, okay? Let's see. What's going on for the collective this week, next 7 days? Okay, collective, make sure to, don't be ignorant, okay? If you don't know something, it's okay to ask. Don't just jump into something, willy-nilly without asking, okay? You may feel afraid to ask, how to do something. I don't know if you're starting a new job, doing something for the first time, okay? In order to save yourself the embarrassment or just messing something up, look it up or ask, your supervisor or something like that, okay? It's okay to ask. I feel like whoever you might need to look to for advice or guidance is not going to be mad at you. They're actually going to be happy that you asked instead of just doing, okay? Especially if you don't know how to do something, okay? Some of you guys also could be taking your dog for a walk. And some of you guys also may be like meditating more, or that's something that you should do, okay? Also, some of you guys definitely could be, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to a new job, okay? You're going to an interview, you're trying to get hired somewhere or something like that, okay? Also, if you are looking for a new job, collective, I do want to say, yeah, lie a little bit. I'm not saying lie, but like maybe fabricate. Like, you know how they ask you questions about like, oh, what was your last job? Okay, if your last job didn't end well, you know, lie, okay? If you really want the job, make something up, okay? Um, you know, I'm not suggesting lying any other time, but you might need to fabricate a story, okay, when it comes to some sort of interview, okay? Especially if you know that you didn't end on good terms with your last place of employment, okay? So it may be okay to, you know, make a little story up, okay? Make yourself look good, okay? Why would you not want to do that? Especially in a new job interview. If you really need a job, you need to do what you gotta do, okay? Let's see. Yeah, especially if you've really been looking for a new money endeavor, okay? It may have been really hard to find some sort of employment or something like that, and you finally landed something, or at least the interview, okay? So some of you guys are going to an interview and you are gonna have to make up a little fib, okay? Or maybe even a white lie about your current situation, okay? So, you know, because most of the time, I mean, not most of the time, depending on the job that you have or are trying to get, they don't really check, okay? They don't really check. They're just going to ask you. Some of them check, you know, they actually do call the past employers or whatever, but I feel like for whatever you're going for right now, the people aren't really gonna, they're not gonna check, okay? So, but of course make it believable, okay? Don't say, oh yeah, I was an astronaut in my last job, you know, I went to Mars and whatever, you know, and I just got back like a couple weeks ago, you know, and I'm applying here. Like, don't do that. Don't be stupid, okay? But anyways, let's see what other channel messages for. I almost said Gemini. Some of you guys are Geminis watching, okay? I don't know why I was just thinking of a Gemini, okay? Anyways, what else? What other channel messages for the collective? Some of you guys need to go deliver something, okay? Some sort of package, or if you're trying to give somebody a gift, you need to go do that, okay? Go to the post office. Or you might be, you know, having a conversation with the mailman, quite literally. Some of you guys are Geminis, because you guys love to talk. If you have Gemini placements, y'all love to talk. Y'all definitely love to. I feel like y'all are quiet until you find someone that you're like, oh, perfect, somebody I can talk to for the next 2 hours. That's how Geminis are, okay? A Gemini will let, you know, if you let a Gemini talk forever, they will. Anyways, but if you are trying to get a package out, you need to do that, like I'm hearing first thing in the morning, okay? Let's see. Make sure something's like stable, okay? If you're carrying like a package or anything, make sure you have a good grip on it, okay? I don't know why somebody might be dropping a box, dropping a package, I'm hearing a bowl, okay? So I don't know what that's about. I'm also seeing like a weed bowl, okay? Like to smoke out of. Somebody could be dropping the blunt. Hopefully your bitch isn't getting fucked, okay? I don't know. So a lot of messages here, okay? So let's see. Yeah, a lot of y'all are cooking, okay? If you cook something, especially for the first time, or if you make your own recipe, collective, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit, okay? It's gonna be real good. Especially if you're not used to cooking. Some of you guys are actually chefs, okay? Which is, I always love a good chef, you know? In a relationship, that's one of my big things. It's just, somebody's gotta cook, okay? So, let's see. What other messages for the collective do they need to know? If y'all like, okay, again about the cooking, oh Lord. Okay, so some of y'all really are going to be in the kitchen, okay, in the next week, okay? the next 7 days. But if you like to cook, you need to document that shit, okay? So if you're making new recipes, write down every single ingredient, write down what you did, okay? Because I feel like something's gonna be so good that if you don't write it down, you're gonna be like, fuck, what did I just put in that, you know? So write it all down. Make sure you document everything, okay? You might even wanna, make a video. What the hell? A video, okay? Because why am I saying like cooking with Kaya? That shit, okay. Um, some of y'all, especially if you're a woman, you might do something like that, okay? Um, I'm not saying you have to shake your ass in the camera to get some views. I feel like you don't even need to do that. You can just make your good food and go about your merry way. Document it, video it, whatever, okay? Um, but people are definitely gonna be interested in whatever you have to cook, okay? Let's see, and that could just be the people around you too. Whatever you're making is gonna be good, okay? Let's see. What other messages for the collective? You guys may have a really big decision to make, okay, in the next 7 days. Why do I feel like I'm talking to like an engineer? Somebody who does like hard labor, union jobs. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna plug in my microphone because it feels weird talking into my speaker over here. Give me a second. Yeah, and I'm hearing that song again from like TikTok. What does he say? I was cooking and I burnt the bacon. Okay, don't burn something. I forgot. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. But yeah, if you're cooking, I feel like be careful of burning something, okay? Or burning yourself, okay? Be careful of, it's obvious, but sometimes you make a mistake and burn yourself, okay? So just be careful if you are in the kitchen. Why are we talking about kitchen stuff so much? I don't know. Some of you guys are real cooks though, and that's cool. That's good. You should always know how to cook. That's how you can survive, right? Let's see. I'm hearing Cinnabons. Some of you guys are from the South, okay? I'm hearing Cinnabons. You guys eating Cinnabons or something like that soon in the next 7 days? If you need a little help, pull out the direction book, okay? I think I've been saying that this whole time too. Whatever you're doing in the next 7 days, it's okay to look at the guidebook, okay? It's okay to read the directions, okay? Um, it's okay. Some of you guys could be named Hunter. Somebody's name is Hunter. Some of you guys are actually like real deal in the forest or in the woods or something, hunting, okay? I feel like somebody's practicing their survival skills, especially if you're a man. You might really be like trying to kill some deer and actually make some venison. Because, yeah, look, somebody's doing that. You see, we got butcher here. I feel like somebody really is making venison or hunting and then gonna cook something. Okay, why am I hearing boar? A boar meat? I don't even know what that is. Somebody's in the wild. Okay. You might need a map, okay? Now that I'm seeing this, you might need an actual map. If you get lost, okay, and you have like no service somewhere, you might need a map, okay? You know how they say keep turning right. Keep turning right, okay? So that may be something you have to do. Just keep going right. Some of y'all are drinking, okay? Be careful of getting too drunk in the next 7 days, or somebody around you is a drunk. If you do go out to drink in the next 7 days, you might find a really good truck stop, or not a truck stop. You might be going to a truck stop, okay? But I meant to say food truck, okay? So some of you guys are going to be finding like really a late night food truck or something like that, okay? And if you do go to the food truck in the next 7 days, especially if you're drunk, the waiter or the employee is going to be looking at y'all like, That employee could be high. This guy looks high right here. The employee, wherever you go to eat, especially if it's late night, that person's high. Not that it matters to you, but I do feel like whoever's taking your order is high, okay? Um, but you might really enjoy the food. Be careful of doing too much. I feel like somebody's real drunk. You know how some of you guys have experienced this if you've partied or whatever. There's that one friend who just can't handle themselves, right? And you have to like damn near like hold them up in the restaurant or in the gas station, or it's like, come on, Sarah, get it together, Sarah. Like, I don't know, somebody's name could be Sarah, but you know, hopefully that's not you. Be careful of getting too drunk, okay? Whoever's too drunk, if it's you, if it's not, somebody's too drunk and they can't hold themselves up, okay? I am seeing that. So be careful of doing too much, especially in public spaces, because it's never good to attract attention when you're drunk like that in public, because you can still get arrested for public intox even if you're not driving. I don't know why people, you know, they don't think you can get arrested if you're just drunk in the street dancing around. You can, okay? So be on your best behavior as best as you can. But I do feel like somebody may be kind of embarrassing you when you're out and about because they're too intoxicated. Okay. Let's see. Some of you guys are going to church, okay, or you work for the church. Be careful of drinking and driving. Okay, we got driver here, especially if somebody's drunk. Um, why do I feel like somebody really religious is getting just plastered? I'm not even kidding. That's literally something I just channeled right here. Somebody really religious, or maybe who doesn't drink that often, could be just getting real wasted. Okay? I feel like they're going to have a good time. If this is you, you're going to have a great time. But like I said, try to moderate how much you do. Okay? Because you may need to catch a Uber home or something like that. And do not drive yourself because you cannot drive. By the way this is going, you cannot drive. Okay? You're going to be passed out. Don't do that. What else? What other channel messages for the collective for the next 7 days? And we got community. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be connecting more with your neighbors, or you may have a neighbor around you. Um, your neighbor may actually be able to help you with repairing something. Look, this is like, I feel like I'm talking to a man. Who's a man in here? Okay. I feel like I'm talking to a man who like repairs stuff, or, plumbing, wires. I'm seeing wires, fixing, like a union job. Like I said, somebody's like an engineer, they work with the heavy duty shit, okay? Also somebody could be renovating their house in your neighborhood, if or you could, okay? But I feel like you can save some money by asking a neighbor for help, okay? You might be the neighbor who can help somebody, you know, fix something for maybe a lower price or for free, okay? It would be nice if it was for free. Who doesn't want a free whatever? But I feel like you could still charge this person if, you gave them a quote or whatever the fuck. Okay. Let's see. Also, be careful of somebody being sneaky, especially if you're dealing with somebody romantically, collective. Be careful of somebody trying to sneak around, okay? Somebody really may be on their player shit, I feel like, you see the ninja here, right? He's in broad daylight. You could very much see him. I feel like you might catch somebody trying to be sneaky and it's like, bitch, I see you. I literally see you. How are you, like, somebody's gonna be real obvious, like, with how they go about things, and it's like, I can literally see you. Okay, somebody might think they're being a player, and it's like, I caught you. Like, I knew you were gonna do that. It's also giving somebody who like sneaks out the house, okay, or is trying to sneak out the house, you know, and then I don't know, they make a bunch of noise on their way out, even if it's in the middle of the night. Be careful of your partner trying to leave in the middle of the night, okay? They are not going where they say they are, okay? Or you might catch them because they're going to be real obvious with it. Those people who just don't have any respect for, when people are sleeping. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Door slams. They don't even try to be quiet, okay? Let's see. What are the messages for the collective for the next 7 days? Some of you guys are dealing with a court situation, okay? I feel like somebody will get their justice if anybody's dealing with a court situation. I'm hearing textbook. I don't know what that's about. Some of you guys may have to look into like a real old book. It might be like a rule book. I keep picking up something about a book or instructions or like doing something traditionally. Okay, so I don't know what that's about, but keeps coming out. Okay, so take it out resonates. This is a collective reading, so hello, hi Goddess Puff. Everybody go follow Goddess Puff in the chat. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm just doing messages, random messages for the next 7 days. All right, let's see. What else is going on for the collective for the next 7 days? Yeah, this is something about court. We just got in a row revolutionist, civil servant, and detective. Okay, somebody is going to be found out. The truth is coming out about a court situation. Okay, somebody is getting their justice. And I feel like if you're trying to hide something, like I said a second ago, if you're trying to hide something, you're going to get caught. Okay, so even if it's not something to do with a relationship, somebody is getting caught up. Okay, I feel like whoever was trying to be sneaky is just not good at being sneaky, or they're just, I don't know. They hopefully someone's not drunk and trying to be sneaky because I feel like they're just not being sneaky. Okay, so somebody will get caught. It's going to be obvious. Yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And if you do stick around, I am going to do um it's probably going to be a long reading, so I don't know. But I'm going to ask if you guys want like questions at the end for the general public, like questions for everybody. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Look, I'm telling you, somebody's going to be drunk as fuck or drunk and trying to be sneaky. Be careful, okay? I hope that's not y'all. Some of y'all may be overdoing it in the next 7 days, okay? If not you, it's somebody around you, okay? Also, if somebody or you goes out to drink, you may spend all your money because, like I said, somebody is going to be very intoxicated. So be careful of your spending, okay? Especially if you're drinking. I feel like we've all had a moment where we're like, oh shit, I just spent $200. What the fuck happened last night, So just be careful, okay? Let's see. Let's get into your love messages. Should we? Should we? Yeah, we'll do love messages next, okay? So, what's going on for the collective's love life for the next 7 days? Oh no, knocked up. Some of y'all, oh my god. I just dropped that. Okay, so if some of y'all are knocked up, you can't see the way that just fell onto the ground, but I feel like if you are knocked up, if you happen to get pregnant, you're gonna either get rid of it or somebody's gonna get rid of it. Okay. Somebody's like, I don't want that shit. Okay, so some of y'all may be either having a pregnancy scare or somebody's getting rid of a kid. Okay. Well, not a kid, a fetus. Let me correct myself. That sounds so terrible. Okay. Let's see. Look, what's with all the drinking, collective? It's what is it, Tuesday? It's only Tuesday, okay? Um, but somebody might be taking you on a date, okay? Be careful if you have like a one night stand or anything, because you should always use protection, but I know some people just do it, okay? So be careful if you are engaging in anything like that. Yeah, and love bombing. Be careful of somebody trying to sweet talk you, wine and dine you, do all the big stuff, and then leave you with a fetus, okay? So just be careful. If you know you can't get pregnant, obviously don't take that message, okay? Yeah, for real. Me and my IUD are just fine. So if you know you're on birth control or anything, or you have your tubes tied or whatever, vasectomy, message is not for you, okay? Let's see. And look, I'm seeing sipping. Somebody's drinking, okay? Why am I hearing that TikTok sound where he's like, what do you say? Somebody's been drinking and smoking. Somebody's been drinking and smoking, or smoking and drinking. Somebody's been smoking and drinking. Somebody's been smoking and drinking. Okay, so um, I feel like a lot of y'all are just doing a lot, okay, when it comes to the substances in the next 7 days, because that's come out like 5 times since I started this reading. And then we have new boo. Okay, let's see. Also, if you have a friend around you, somebody that you're pretty close to, you might actually start like a little romance, okay? Especially if you're the boy and girl bestie, you know, how people are like, "Oh, that's my brother." Why are you sleeping with your brother? You know, why, like, don't call somebody your brother or your sister if you know you actually want to sleep with them, because that's weird, okay? But y'all may have that dynamic. Some of you guys are realizing in the next 7 days you would like to be with your best friend, okay? Some of y'all could have Aquarius in your chart, because I know Aquarius is definitely like to, they fall for their friends, or, you know, they would rather have a best friend to date, you know? So let's see. Okay, be careful. We got the ghost card, okay? I'm telling you, be careful. Um, Especially if you're dealing with somebody relatively new, be careful of them love bombing, doing it big for you, and then damn near, like, some of y'all, be careful really of getting pregnant, okay? From a one night stand, because I do feel like that person could be ghosting you. Okay. And if you saw earlier, the card did fall like that, so I feel like you do want to get rid of it if you do get pregnant. So just careful, careful, careful. Okay. Let's see. Some of you guys also may be looking at old pictures or memories from past friends or things like that. Okay. You could be going through your camera roll. Um, Also, if you are going through your camera roll and looking at old pictures or videos of friends, maybe even old lovers, you could be realizing like you just didn't fit in with those people. You're like, you know how like you go back and you're like, damn, I had so much fun with these people, but they were fake as fuck, you know? So some of you guys are like, some of you guys might be deleting old pictures or videos of people you used to hang out with, okay? Um and you might, you know, you might miss somebody, but it's not, that doesn't mean you have to go back, okay? Let's see. What other love messages? Yeah, and I'm so serious. If you are dealing with somebody new, they're not going to want to have a heart to heart with you. I would say, get an abortion, okay? I know that's a personal topic, but uh, you know, be careful of someone just not caring, getting somebody pregnant and then leaving. Like, you know, it was doomed from the start. You might think you had a really good date with somebody. The date could be great, but be careful. If you do sleep with this person, they're gonna leave, they're gonna go, and they're not gonna want to talk about it. This is somebody who can't take accountability. So just be careful if you are going on new dates and things like that, okay? You said you deleted old pics with old friends. Yeah, I am getting that. I need to do the same thing. But I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder, so probably not. I still have pictures and videos from like 2013. That's why I keep Snapchat, because it keeps everything and it shows me memories. But yeah, let's see what else is going on for the collective dealing with their love life. Paranoid, okay. Some of you guys are real guarded, okay, because of, you know, past happenings with heartbreak or something like that. And honestly, if you do deal with somebody new, like I said, be careful of that having a really good time and then just not talking to you, like ghosting you, okay? Be careful, because that's not your fault if somebody ghosts you. But just be aware, okay? Um, so I do want to say, keep things light, you know. Some of you guys might be the type of people who are like, oh my God, I love him after the first date. Okay, so if you are like that, I don't blame you. I can be like that too. I'm not judging. Okay, but this person, people, men lie, men fake things all the time. Okay, so even if it's a woman, it could be a woman who's just they know how to have a good time and leave. Okay, so um, just be aware of somebody like that, especially if you're going on new dates. All right, don't get too attached. Also, if you are dealing with new people, I feel like y'all are like on dating apps, or you're just trying to date again. Okay, um, you're putting yourself out there more. Make sure to research people. Okay, and I'm seeing if you guys know the Facebook group, should whatever, are we dating the same guy bullshit. Okay, oh my God, if they saw this, they'd probably be like, oh my God, she's talking about our page, ban her, because you're not supposed to talk about them. But anyways, I don't really care. If you guys are a part of that page, or something like that on Facebook or whatever, you might see the person that you just went on a date with, on that page. Okay, or you might post, some of you guys might be posting your person on that are we dating the same guy page. Okay, so and I feel like you might see some comments, okay, that make you a little bit paranoid. All right, so do your research on people. If it's public information, it's not weird to look at, okay? I don't know who needs to hear that, but some people are like, oh my God, I don't want to like look at his, profile, because would you rather not know? And, sometimes you got to do a background check before you go on dates. You'd rather know sooner than later and experience whatever they do, okay? So let's see. In a second, we're gonna do no contact, okay? And that's gonna be a short portion because we don't need to care about people we're not in contact with, okay? And look, this is like the sixth time turned, okay? Party animal, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface level pleasures, okay? Oh my God, y'all are partying. Not a problem. Just be careful, like I said. Be smart. Some of y'all may see some really good live music. I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh my God. Especially if you go to like a bunch of parties this week, or, you know, the bar or whatever in the next 7 days, you could be seeing somebody like perform live. I love live music. Um, but it may be so loud. You see this picture? She's like covering her ears or her head. So, if you are drunk as fuck, you may be like, I can't, like my head hurts, and the music's just, sometimes the music's too loud. You might be by like the speaker, or, the very front of somewhere, okay? So you may be like, please, like we need to get in the back, or, we need to go. um, Sometimes the music is just way too loud, okay? For comfort. All right, be careful of fake friends, okay? Especially, okay, you know what I'm getting? If you're talking to somebody, like one of your friends, you may realize that you can't tell that person shit because they're telling everybody else's business. You know what I'm saying? We got frenemy and spilling the beans, okay? So be careful of, you know, if you got a friend around you and that friend's always talking about somebody else's business, be careful with what you tell them. You know, I feel like we've all dealt with friends like that, right? So, like unwarranted, I'm talking about unwarranted stuff. Because I get, gossiping with your girls or your homies, whatever. But there's a difference, okay? When somebody's just like, oh my God, did you hear about Sarah? And, she tripped and fell and went to the hospital the other day. And, you know, oh my God, what do you think's going on with that? And then they're just all up in somebody's business. I'm sorry if your name is Sarah. I keep bringing up the name Sarah. I'm sorry, but it's the first thing that comes to mind. I don't even know a Sarah. Okay, so don't take it personal. But Sarah could be talking about this and that and that and that, everybody's business. And then they're gonna ask you like, oh, so how are you? It's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not telling you shit because what the fuck was that? So just be careful of somebody who's just constantly talking about everybody else except, I don't know, something normal. Okay. Let's see. And it could be the most mundane topics. Like this person just has to talk about somebody else, all the time. Okay. So be careful of that person because they're probably definitely talking about you when you're not around. Look, bye, Felicia. Somebody's name could be Felicia. You might be like, all right, see you never. Okay. I'm good. Peacing out. Thank you. Next. Okay. Some of you guys are listening to Ariana Grande. Um, and then it says leaving and not caring. Okay. So, yeah. You might be realizing you can't trust somebody around you. Okay, let's see. And then we have lipstick evidence. Like I said earlier, somebody's going to be caught. And I did mention that earlier, so I'm not really going to get into that again. But if you are dealing with anybody romantic, that person could get caught cheating or trying to cheat. I'm saying trying to cheat because I feel like you will catch them before they actually go somewhere. But, you know, take that how it resonates. Maybe keep an extra eye on your partner. But like I said, I feel like you'll wake up or something, or you're gonna hear them clanking around in the middle of the night, even during the day. If they're trying to be sneaky and sneak out the house, they're gonna like drop something, or you know, there's gonna be noise. Okay, you're gonna hear something, and it's gonna be obvious that they're up to something. All right, let's do no contact. I feel like I'm out of breath. I am gonna timestamp these messages. Okay, so I'll do it after. I always forget to write them down during the live. I feel like it hinders, or not hinders, just distracts me. Okay, so if you're in no contact with somebody, this is what's going on with them. So if you're in no contact with somebody, this is what is going on with that person currently. Could be a Taurus, okay? Taurus, Aries. This person could be in a relationship, okay, or dealing with somebody romantically. If you're in no contact with somebody, especially if they're a Taurus or an Aries or a Cancer, okay, I feel like that person is connected, possibly even to a Leo. All right, what is the Nine of Swords? Ooh, okay. Somebody could be having, or this, whoever's on your mind that you're in no contact with, that person could be in a relationship. Um, I'm hearing that's on its last legs, okay? Because there could be relationship issues that is kind of like they're trying to ignore it, but to the world, they might be trying to, oh, everything's so sweet and dandy. We're Mary and John. We love each other. Post on Facebook. And then behind the scenes, they're like, oh my God, where is this going? Is this even worth it? I can't stand this person. Okay. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay. So just remember that just because something looks happy on the outside does not mean that it's actually good internally. Okay. So just be aware of that. Let's see. What else? Let's get a couple more because, like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on somebody y'all are in no contact with. It's irrelevant. Um, let's see what's going on for the person that the collective is in no contact with. Yeah, there is no forward movement, okay? Or things are slowing down. They might be having issues with whoever they're involved with, okay? I feel like they are trying to make it work, but like I said, something's on its last legs. They're kind of like very in and out, okay? This person could be whoever you're thinking about, they could be dealing with somebody that's in and out with them, okay? Especially if they were in and out with you. So, if this person like came into your life, messed with you, and then left, um, they're doing, or that whoever they went to is doing that to them, okay? So it's kind of like karma, okay? So let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's giving very back and forth, okay? These people might go on a break soon, okay? Romantically. I feel like they're having a lot of ups and downs, okay? A lot of, it's toxic. It sounds like it's toxic, okay? Or it's becoming toxic. These people might also be trying to prove something. Yeah. Leo energy again, and we have the strength card, okay? These people could be trying to prove to the world that everything's good, that they can make it through, and they're not. It's not really working, okay? I don't know who they're trying to prove it to, but if you're wondering if it's working or if it's gonna move to the next level, I am not seeing that here, okay? I feel like they barely communicate. There's something about like a stagnation in communication, okay, between this whoever you're thinking about and their new person, okay, or whoever they're dealing with. It's really hard to communicate. They're having communication issues. All right, let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Let's get your money messages, okay? What's going on for the collective's money in the next 7 days? What's going on for the collective's money or work situation for the next 7 days? Okay, so a job may be ending, okay, or you're starting something new. If you've been looking for a fresh start, it's coming, okay, but you have to stay disciplined, all right? Um, you guys may have an issue with like procrastinating and things like that. So make sure to get everything done. I'm also hearing deadline, something about a deadline. Make sure you meet every deadline. Um, but yeah, some of you guys, if you are looking for a new job, I feel like that is on the way to you, okay? Or you will be getting more money. If you're self employed, same thing, okay? If things have been slow, stay consistent. The money will come, okay? Let's see. Also, try your best to release control when it comes to your work or your money, okay? So I don't know what that could pertain to when it comes to you specifically as a viewer, but take it how it resonates, okay? Release control. Try not to be so controlling, even if you're a boss, you know? Try not to be so asshole-ish to your employees, okay? Especially if you know you need them. All right? Because you might be stressed, you know, if you got to get rid of some. Yeah, I don't feel like you don't have to get rid of somebody, but you may feel like, I don't know, if you're having a bad day or something. If you, that's a message for bosses or managers, okay? I feel like business is already slow, okay? I don't know, something about that. Because you don't want to have to do extra work, right? If you have to get rid of people. Anyways, let's see what's going on for the collective's money. Yeah, I feel like something is real slow, or you might be feeling kind of alone or bored at work, okay, in the next 7 days. What's the Seven of Swords here? Also, if anybody was doing any funny business when it comes to your money or um, in the workplace, that will be revealed, okay? I feel like you will get like the right information that you need, okay? Let's get a couple more. And then we're going to do advice, which will be quick. And then we're going to do Aries through Pisces, okay? Like if you're dealing with the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, okay? We're almost done. Also, if you're here in the chat, write if you want and do it now so I can see it at the end of the video. Put questions for the general, okay? For everybody. So if you want to know, I don't know, kind of like a personal reading, but it would be for everybody in the chat, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Put them in the chat now. Any questions you might have. All right, let's see. What else for the collective's money situation or work life in the next 7 days? I feel like some of you guys, a job is ending, okay? Try your best not to doubt yourself, okay? If things are moving slow. Things, like I said, the money will come. But you may be kind of disappointed or, you know, doubting yourself. feeling like, woe is me. Try your best not to do that, okay? And save your money. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Save your money. You may really need it. You need to be frugal in the next 7 days, especially, okay? Save, save every little bit, okay? You're going to regret it if you do not, especially if some of you guys are losing a position or something like that, okay? Or if things have just been slow. Save every bit of money that you have. Let's get one more. Yeah, and I do want to say, if you typically do not dress up or like, you don't have to, okay? It's what's coming out, okay? If you typically don't dress up for work, try it. I'm not saying you have to wear heels and a skirt and I'm hearing a tube top. Don't ever do that for work unless you work in that type of job. But um look your best, okay? It'll help your attitude at work. Especially if you're not having a good time, okay? When you look good, you feel good. That's just common knowledge, right? So keep that in mind, okay? When you go to work, feeling bummy, yeah, you may be comfortable or looking bummy, then, but at the same time, when you look good on break, when you go to the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, oh, I still look cute though, okay? So it might cheer you up a little bit, okay? But yeah, well, almost advice. Advice. If you guys have questions, let me know in the comments. Because once we get through the Aries through Pisces portion, I'm gonna end the video. All right, so put your questions in now for everybody, okay? Not just you. Let's see. What's the collective's advice for the next 7 days? Desert of isolation, okay? I can't hardly see. It says traverse the I hate the way they phrase these. I hate the way they phrase these. Okay, because they say like they word it weird. I want to look who made this deck. Some of y'all may be reading something like, huh? You know how you could tell like something's made in a different language and the like a foreigner or whatever, and they just the words are like swapped in completely different areas, but it's still English, okay? So yeah, and I'm like, wouldn't you want to double check before like officially making the deck? But like I said, it could be someone who's not from, the States or speaks English. So I try to understand, but I don't even really want to read that card because it's making my brain hurt. Okay. All right, so we have Dream Weaver, okay? Dreaming and imagining bring your powerful vision into reality. Okay, and I think I did mention that earlier. If you go watch the beginning of the reading, I have a lot of, good channel messages at the beginning. But I mentioned being like a kitchen witch, okay? So something about you may be wanting to manifest, okay? And it could be as simple as what you have around your house. Google what, certain herbs you have around, Google what it's good for, okay? We have like, I don't know if you see over here, it's kind of dried up right now, but this is rosemary, okay? Oh, no, I'm spilling. Okay. Anyways, but it's definitely very dry here. Okay, but anyways, look up what you have around your house, okay, and see what you can do spiritually with it, okay? You can make your own jars, abundance, jars, spells, whatever you want to do, okay? If you're interested in that, do it, try it out, okay? See what happens. But this is rosemary. We have a whole rosemary bush downstairs, and I love it because it goes perfect with my shit. So, anyways, but yeah, manifest what you truly want. And look, we got cinnamon on the, oh my God. Cinnamon too. You need cinnamon, especially if you're going to be a kitchen witch. Cinnamon is very helpful. Oh my God, it's going to fall. Look at me making a mess. This is what I didn't want to happen. Anyways, okay. It's okay. You guys get it, okay? Let's see. But yeah, manifest affirmations. Believe in what you, put your energy into, okay? And look, seed of potential. Okay, plant the seed of potential. I just said that. Basically just said that, okay? And look, there's the typo again. Okay, it says pant. Pant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with your attention and care. Pant the seed. Pant the seed, guys, okay? I'm gonna put this deck away because no. That's why I keep it over here in the corner because I don't, no thanks. Okay. But you guys get it. Manifest, affirmations, believe in what you do. Okay. We're going to do Aries through Pisces. If you're dealing with an Aries, if y'all are dealing with an Aries, it could pant. Some of y'all thirsty. You need to drink some water. Okay. Pant the seed. Why does that sound like? I don't know. I'm not going to say that. Okay. Anyway, so if you're dealing with a Aries, um, they feel like this situation doesn't really have any forward movement. Okay, this person also could feel like you're kind of arrogant or that you just don't care. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody well, this is kind of still love messages. So if you're dealing with an Aries, this person is kind of noticing that you just don't care, or you're acting like you don't care, or the way you move is as if you don't care. Okay, so they're not sure if they want to proceed with you. Okay, if you're dealing with a Taurus, this person, they kind of feel like you're a distraction. Okay, they're not really sure about the long-term success of this connection. They see it, they have a vision, they have a plan, they have ideas of a plan, but they don't really truly feel like it's going to go through. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this person, damn, what's with all the reversals? Okay, anyways, if you're dealing with a Gemini, they're kind of upset with the all the delays that's been happening between you guys. They kind of are very frustrated with how this connection is going. Okay, so make sure that you guys are on the same page if you are dealing with a Gemini, because I feel like they're kind of like, all right, well, it's my turn to go. Okay, if you're dealing with a Cancer, this person is very focused on their money. Okay, they're hard at work. Okay, so if you're wondering what the Cancer's doing, they're working, they're working, they're working, they're working. Okay, and I said that a few times because I feel like somebody is like, where's the Cancer? Cancer's cheating on me. What's the Cancer doing? The Cancer's at work. Okay, Leo, if you're dealing with a Leo, you guys may be having some ups and downs when it comes to your connection. Um, and there's no trust here. Okay. If y'all were in love, if you're dealing with a Leo, if y'all were in love this week, the next 7 days, the, the trust is gone. Okay. I don't know what's happening between you and your person. You can get it personal if you have that issue, but there's no trust. So do with that what you may. Okay, there may even be a breakup. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person is going through a lot of internal, I'm hearing whoa, eternal regret. Okay, but I meant to say internal regret. Okay, so it could be both. um this person's like suffering from something. I'm not sure what. Okay, like I said, we're just getting the overall energy of your connection. If you're dealing with a Libra, this person, they're also very money focused. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be a Cancer, or if you're a Libra and you're dealing with a Cancer, you might relate to that. But if you're dealing with a Libra, this person is very money focused and they are focused on their future. Okay, they're trying to see the bigger picture of everything. Okay, the Libra has goals. The Libra has a vision. The Libra has a plan, and they're ready to put it into place if they haven't already. Okay, they're putting action into what they actually want from life and their future. Okay, so I feel like if you're dealing with a Libra or want to deal with a Libra, you need to be on your shit. Okay, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, this person is holding back from you. Okay, um they're afraid of taking a risk when it comes to you. Okay, I'm not sure why, but this person, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're not really sure if they should actually come towards you or not. They feel like it would be some sort of risk, okay? If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this person, they're kind of obsessed with money or their work right now. Okay. I feel like my collective is very, they're dealing with a lot of money focused people. Okay. Um, but if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this person is being kind of stubborn about y'all's situation. They could also be overindulging, okay? They could be part of the collective, like we talked earlier about all that drinking and shit, okay? So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, be careful of them, you know, kind of just focusing too much on, not too much. You can never focus on money too much in my eyes, but it's just kind of like they may be more focused on money, their job, and having fun. If you want to take a Sagittarius serious right now, I don't think that would be good. Okay? The Sagittarius is not focused on you. Um, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person, they may be having financial issues. They could also be having family issues. Okay? If you're also dealing with a Capricorn who's married, if you're dealing with somebody who's married, that connection is falling apart. Okay, so I don't know. Some of y'all could be dealing with a married person, married woman, married man. Okay, don't take it if you know you're not. But I am getting something like that here. So if you're dealing with somebody who's married, that relationship is in fact falling apart. Not condoning that, but I hate to say this, but you may have a shot soon. Okay. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, this person's very abundant, okay? They have a lot of money, at least this week, at least in the next 7 days, their money is good, okay? So, they might eat, oh, I almost said they might eat, I meant to say, they might even take you out to eat, okay? I feel like my words get ahead of me sometimes. I think too fast, okay? But they might even take you out to eat, especially if they just got paid or their money's doing very well, okay? Um, y'all may have some fun time with an Aquarius placement if you want. Okay. Um, if you're dealing with a Pisces, this person they could be dealing with legal issues. Okay, they could have Libra in their chart if you're dealing with the Pisces. Okay. Um, this person is also trying to find out the truth about something, okay? So I'm not sure what that's about, but if you're dealing with a Pisces, they are looking for clarity, okay? Maybe even where you stand with this person, so they could be kind of confused, okay? Or they're dealing with legal issues, okay? They might be like, bitch, where's this going? I have shit to do. I have shit to take care of. Do you want to be with me or not? I might go to jail. So somebody may be trying to figure out what's going on before they, you know, get sentenced or something like that. And I did just think of Blueface and Krishan. Okay, so hopefully you don't have a situation going on like that. But Krishan is a Pisces, okay? So yeah. But that's it. If you stuck in here, I thank you. Okay. I know I'm like ADHD as fuck, so if you stuck around, I really do appreciate you. Okay, make sure to like the video. I don't see any questions in the chat. But thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And if you do have a question, let me know. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. Um, 2 minutes, okay? Because 2 minutes feels a long time. Feels like a long time when nothing's happening. So I'll wait 2 minutes. If anybody has a question for everybody. Okay. But thank you, thank you. That was fun. I liked that, even though it was like all over the place. That's kind of all my readings. I pretty much just do whatever comes out reading. So I think that's the most authentic way to do it, at least for me and my channel. Because I don't want to force, like, if there's, like, I did a love reading the other day, or for the collective, and it was just like, your ex is trying to come back or whatever. Cliche, you know. So I was just like, ugh. All right, let's see. You said, will Earth signs get a job soon? For the collective, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I did see the somebody getting a new job after an ending. But let's see. Will Earth signs get a new job soon? Will Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, get a new job soon? Empress. Okay, okay. And I did just see the Two of Swords. It didn't come out fully. Okay, so there could be an option between you and somebody else. Okay, that you don't know about. Um, let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Two of Cups, reverse. Okay, there may be a situation where unfortunately, like, looks do matter, okay, to this boss or whoever. If you might be excuse me, I felt like I have to hiccup. Okay, I'm good. um but there may be a boss who is very, like, they could be ruled by Venus, to be honest. Okay, Taurus or Libra. They could you know how they say those jobs who are like, I got hired because I'm pretty or whatever. Like, they definitely have jobs like that, right? So um you could be in competition with somebody who, I feel like it is about looks. So I don't know what that's about. Somebody may be disappointed because, you got chosen over somebody. I do see this, going in your favor, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress coming out first. But somebody may be disappointed because they didn't make the cut, okay? Or they didn't meet the standards, Like I said, I feel like some boss could be very, I don't want to say beauty focused, but that's what I'm getting. Like, they care about looks a lot, okay? Like, whatever job this is, and like, I don't know what somebody would be applying for. It could be all sorts of things, but if it's a job like Hooters, Twin Peaks, the club, the bar doesn't really matter, with looks, especially if you're going to like a dive bar or whatever to apply. But good. Yes, yes, yes. That I do the same shit. I do the same shit. Because why would you not want to look your best, Um, that's just, and plus, like I said earlier, when you look good, you feel good. So, and then you have more confidence, right? So, that is, if you look good, you could be chosen. Okay. And I'm not saying that your skills don't matter for that job, but, you know, you can use your looks to your advantage, even if you're not trying to, even if you just, you put on your best outfit, you look professional, business casual, whatever it is, you do your makeup, your hair, whatever, and you go out there, even if you're not trying to use your looks as something to give you leeway, people are going to notice, okay? And it's going to help you out, okay? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I had I haven't worked there in almost like a year and a month now, but actually 2 years. Holy shit. Um, But when I went in for an interview, like, I had just got my hair done and everything. I had my lashes done. And she was just like, the lady interviewing me was just like staring at me like, oh my God, wow. And then she asked me if she can touch my hair. And I was like, oh my God. I feel like I really did get hired at that job because of my looks. Like, I'm so serious. Because she didn't really ask me any other questions. It was kind of like she just started telling me like what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, it might kind of be like that, okay, for me to say that, but looks definitely are at play here, okay? So yeah, look your best. I feel like you will have good luck with that. And finding a new job. Yeah, forward movement, okay? Eight of Wands. Make sure to communicate properly and research the company too, okay? Research. Yes, yeah, the face of the company. I've been a cashier at most of my jobs, or at least like the person at the front, and I like that, because you get compliments, especially when you look nice. Who doesn't want to hear something nice, especially when you typically look good. And I say this humbly because I don't always look good either. Okay, who cares? But when I do look good, um, you know, sometimes people, like the mean girls, will not compliment you on purpose, you know? So when you do hear compliments, because people aren't being shady with you, or, trying to humble you because, oh, she probably always gets compliments. You ever heard that? Like, you probably always get complimented. And it's actually like, no, I don't. So thank you when you do tell me that you think I'm pretty. Thank you. Because I rarely hear it, but then people behind the scenes are always like, girl, you're so pretty. I'm like, why didn't you tell me that before? Like, it's like weird because I don't know, people are weird sometimes. But yeah, like they purposely will not tell you that you're pretty or you look good or even I love you, like, because they want to humble you for some weird reason, or they just, I don't know. I feel like you should, if you feel like something looks good, if you feel like someone's handsome, if you feel like someone's pretty, just say it. Just say it. Because you never know like what somebody's going through. They could be having a bad day even if they're the most gorgeous person on earth. If you think they always get compliments, why does it hurt you to not give them another compliment? People need to think about that internal part of them. Yeah, that's real weird because they think like it's gonna go to your head or some shit. Even if it does, who cares? you know if I was a man, I'd be hyping my girl up every damn day because I'd be proud to have my woman. And it should be vice versa too. You should be hyping your man up too. But people are weird. People are weird because people, especially men who try to humble women, they low key want to be women. They want to try on your heels. They want to, put on your skirt, dance around for a little bit, and then tell their homies they were out playing basketball. So that's what men that's what men who do that usually have some internal confusion. I want to stop saying stuff like that with my examples, but it's true. So I know that can come off like offensive to some people, but like men need to stop trying to humble women all the time. You said you showered them with compliments too. Yeah, as you should. You never know what somebody does and doesn't hear. I've been told before, like, by this lady when I worked in Chicago, like, she literally said out her mouth, and it was like kind of aggressive at the same time. She goes, "You're so pretty, I hate you." I was like, "Whoa, what? You hate me or you think I'm pretty?" Because I don't like those two phrases in the same sentence. Because now I'm scared. I don't deal with jealous people. I don't deal with that, you know. Yeah, but it looks good, but get out my face with all that. I can't do it. I don't play that. Because jealous people are scary. I don't. Obsessed and jealous people are scary. If you ever had that problem, people being obsessed or jealous of you, like those are the people kill over jealousy, and I just don't have time for that. You know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So are you. And it is scary. It is scary. It very much is scary. For us to talk about that right now, be careful of if you start a new job, there might be, those older women who just, they kind of backhandedly compliment you because you look good, you're younger, you're the new hire. And then there's like that old lady who's just giving you shit for no reason. Be careful of somebody like that. Okay. And you know how, like, I'm not saying you're gonna apply for like Hooters or anything like that, but if you notice in videos about like Hooters, or when you see like the behind the scenes, the manager's usually like not the best looking, but the girls are like drop dead gorgeous. And the managers just, be careful of somebody of a higher up being weird. All right, but I'm gonna quit talking. I'm talking too much. All right, but thank you. You said I'm gonna let the air out her tires. What? Who are you talking about? Or is that a phrase? I'm slow. I'm a dead. I'm dead. But thank you for being here. I'm gonna get off here. Thank you for asking a question at the end too, because I do want to incorporate that if people are in here. All right. Yeah, period. I'm dead. Make sure to do 3. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Okay. But I'm gonna get off here. Thank you, Goddess Pub. Thank you for everybody who joined. I'm gonna leave timestamps. Okay. And stay tuned for the next Cash App Live. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep it for or at $7 per question. 3 is key, period. I'm gonna keep it at $7 per question for now, okay? But just make sure to read the title of the video before joining, so that you can see. Good night, thank you. Just so that you can see, what's going on for that video, for that Cash App Live. All right, I will see y'all later. Thank you for dealing with me. I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.